Hello everyone, I just wanted to hop on to let you know how we searched for the studies that you fabulous people are currently looking at and sifting through to figure out if they answer our question. So the first thing that we did was we took a good look at our research question: does resistance training make a difference to quality of life or heart health compared to aerobic exercise? And then we pulled out some of the key concepts that we wanted to include in our search. So the first one we pulled out was resistance training or intervention. We thought up all the words to describe resistance training: weightlifting, strength training, resistance training, and combined them all together into one bucket. Then we took another concept out, which was aerobic exercise or our comparator, and we combined all of these concepts together and all of the words to describe aerobic exercise: running, walking, cardiorespiratory fitness, all of the different words to describe aerobic exercise, put them into another bucket. Then we pulled out, we only wanted to get studies back that are comparing resistance training and aerobic exercise, but with the population, which is older adults or people over the age of 50. So we thought of all the words to describe older adults, put them into one bucket. And then the final bit of our search that we looked at was randomized controlled trials. And this is because we only want to include randomized controlled trials in our review. There are lots of other types of studies that are equally as fantastic, but just for our review, we're just looking at randomized controlled trials because this is considered the best way to figure out whether an intervention works or not. So we had all the words to describe randomized control trials in another bucket. So then we combined all four buckets: resistance training, aerobic exercise, older adults, and randomized control trials, and combined them together. Then this combined, what we call a search strategy, was then plugged into different sources to find all of the relevant studies to answer our question. So we plugged them into medical databases, places like Embase, Medline, CINAHL, Central. Then we also looked further afield to find the studies that might be a bit hidden, a bit more difficult to find, things like dissertations, theses, conference posters or conference proceedings. And we searched in other places as well for those studies. And we now have 5,798 studies for you wonderful people to have a look at to figure out which ones are relevant for our question and answer our questions and answer our review, and which ones don't. So we need your help. Do help us to find the studies to answer the people's favourite question: does resistance training make a difference to quality of life or heart health compared to aerobic exercise?